Welcome to WEWIN News. On September 13, 2024, an explosion happened at a store in Liaoning, China. The explosion damaged the store, leaving the area in ruins. Nearby shops and homes also had their windows shattered. Hollywood filmmakers staged a bus explosion on Lambeth Bridge for a movie called The Foreigner. Some local residents were informed in advance, but many passers-by and tourists were caught completely by surprise. An explosion and fire at a service station in Russia's Chechnya. A gas tank exploded and flew into the yard of a nearby apartment building. A passenger car suddenly explodes while stopping at a red light in China. An electric scooter battery exploded while charging in an apartment building in Shanghai, China. Only some objects near the battery were damaged. On February 17, 2020, a chemical accident was caused by heavy snow and black ice in Korea. On April 15, 2020, a pulp digester exploded at the Androscoggin Mill in Maine. Remarkably, none of the 165 to 175 employees who were working when the explosion occurred were injured. Never cross when the barrier is down or lights are flashing. This means a train is approaching even if you can't see it yet. Drunk truck driver on the wrong side carrying flammable material crashed into many cars in Gujarat, England. Keep your eyes moving to anticipate traffic. A bus crashed into two other vehicles in Hong Kong on June 4, 2021. The driver was arrested on suspicion of dangerous driving. They were driving on Interstate 25 North, Colorado Springs. Everyone was okay. In Brazil, a runaway truck that reportedly lost its brakes barreled down a roadway and ended up dragging a car along with it. A surveillance camera recorded the moment when the truck entered the curve without control in Crato, Brazil. Just take the next exit and reroute. I felt my soul leave my body watching that merge.
What the are you doing? Oh. Oh my God.
On May 5, 2025, a dump truck stopped suddenly, then reversing, causing the car behind to not brake in time. A car was involved in a collision with a truck in Taiwan, causing the truck's cargo to spill onto the road, resulting in traffic disruption. The incident between a train and a pickup truck occurred on July 28, 2024 in Vietnam. Obey all signals and barriers. If lights are flashing or gates are lowering, stop and wait. A Kereta Api Indonesia train collided with a van at a railway crossing, resulting in a crash that caused significant damage to the vehicle. A train barreled into a fire truck that was stuck on the tracks in Indonesia. In November 2023, a train traveling through Ardouy, Belgium, violently collided with a truck that was obstructing the tracks. A burst pipe causes the road to open up and a car crashes into the rubble. The building collapses into a newly dug canal in West Bengal, India. On December 28, 2024, a garbage truck caught fire in Garden Grove, California, prompting a swift response from local fire crews as thick smoke billowed into the air.
Твою мать!
A building collapsed in a densely populated area in Manila, the capital of the Philippines. A fire erupts from a new gas cylinder while food was being prepared at a roadside restaurant in Chiang Mai, Thailand on September 5, 2024. A tornado struck a wedding in Sambhajinagar, India on April 27, 2025 as it tore apart a canopy and sent debris flying. On the evening of May 4, 2025, Sichuan, China, was hit by strong winds. Even Luck was surprised he made it out of that. Unbelievable. Waterspouts near the French Caribbean island of Guadeloupe sucked fish into the air. A tow truck driver's recklessness nearly led to a tragedy in Colombia.
Ahí en la entrada de Neruda botó el de la moto y lo dejó tirado allá. Esta grúa.
A truck slammed into a pre-mixed concrete truck with such force that it caused the truck to overturn, creating a chaotic scene. A vehicle ignored a stop sign and collided with a bus, which in turn narrowly missed hitting a woman walking. Security video shows a crash that occurred in La Dorada, Caldas. Glad bikers are all right. A bus almost crashed into a man in Los Rios, Ecuador. Thankfully, it was just a scare. Luckily, she narrowly escaped danger. This was a gas explosion that happened in Hutchinson, Kansas. No firefighters or the owner were injured. On November 26, 2023, a transformer explosion and subsequent fire occurred at the Chelyabinsk tractor plant, Russia. The incident caused a power outage in nearby buildings. People thought some form of mysterious fog had suddenly appeared in South Korea. It turned out it was a gas leak from a gas station, and it soon exploded. An explosion and fire erupted at a chemical plant in suburban Houston, Texas. A large ball of fire at the plant, followed by large plumes of black smoke. A massive explosion ripped through a restaurant in China, sending debris flying, but in a stroke of incredible luck, there were miraculously no injuries reported. An explosion rocked a petrochemical factory in the southern port city of Yeosu, South Korea. The blast was a result of the factory's heat exchange system. During the construction stage, the sidewalls unexpectedly collapsed, but fortunately a warning from someone on site who noticed the danger.
Everything is safe.
A two-story building in downtown Denison collapsed after burning for about an hour in October 2019. A warehouse roof collapsed under the weight of snow in Bayburt, Turkey. Demolish one, and this is what happens to the adjacent homes unless the common walls are adequately shored up. A train collided with a trailer that had become stuck on the railway crossing, sending debris flying in all directions. In Santa Barbara, California, an Amtrak train collided with a wood chipper. This was a mock crash that was done in a controlled environment. And please be careful around railway property. As a result of the powerful earthquake, a landslide was triggered on the nearby mountain, sending large rocks tumbling down, struck a house at the base of the slope. The youth ice hockey team in Námestovo, Slovakia, narrowly avoided injury when the roof of their hockey rink collapsed during a training session. Strong winds of up to 67 miles per hour leaves a shed completely collapses in Primorsky Krai, Russia. Russia's oil pumping station exploded on March 19, 2020, damaging infrastructure and igniting a fire. A blowout at a drilling rig is the sudden and uncontrollable release of oil and gas from a well during drilling, often caused by pressure control system failures. That storm in Turkey hit Istanbul on December 1st, 2021. The Kiantang River Tide is one of the world's largest tidal events, attracting visitors from the whole nation. Having ignored the warning, the individuals were standing on the dam and watching the tides. The strong winds and heavy rain caused damage, including fallen trees and damage to production sheds in Guiyang, China. A train hit a semi-truck and trailer that was stopped on the School Street crossing near North Main Street. The crash caused delays for a few hours. A stalled car on railroad tracks was hit by a train just moments after two men got away from the car in Edmond, Oklahoma. This is why I just smile and wave. Road rage is not worth it.
Oh, cops coming for you, buddy.
A car fleeing from troopers crashed into the side of a semi-trailer before 4 people were arrested. Location on Southern State Parkway, Long Island, New York. Anger management clearly skipped this part of town. A powerful 7.7 magnitude earthquake struck central Myanmar on March 28, 2025, sending shockwaves through neighboring countries, including Thailand, where buildings swayed and panic spread. The earthquake's reach extended to Bangkok, where the tremors sent office workers and hotel guests running into the streets. In Bangkok, a high-rise building under construction collapsed near the city's Chatuchak market. The earthquake has highlighted the region's vulnerability to seismic activity, particularly in densely populated areas like Bangkok, where more than 17 million people reside. A shocking video captures the horrifying moment a gas warehouse in Raqqa, Syria, erupts into a massive explosion, sending a towering fireball into the sky. A massive explosion ripped through a gas station on a highway in Russia, erupting into a fiery inferno that looked like something straight out of a Hollywood action movie. Rainy weather, slippery roads, many curves and heavy trucks are unfavorable conditions for drivers. Just a small mistake can lead to a situation like this. Slow down and check both sides before exiting a small alley onto a street. A car crashed into a Cape Coral canal, and then the rescue of the driver. The driver is stuck in the car for a few minutes as he tries to get around the deployed airbags. There are no reports of injuries. A biker lost control of the steering wheel while going through a curve and slipped and fell right in front of a car going in the opposite direction. The height restriction barrier was knocked off by an unlicensed truck carrying an excavator, then hit right on a passing car in China. A photographer capturing the high-speed action at a rally event had a near miss when a rally car lost control and came within inches of striking them. Chaos erupts at a winery in Sicily as a massive red wine cistern suddenly ruptures, sending a flood of deep crimson liquid gushing through the facility. A driver had a close call when their car caught fire while driving down Highway 99 in Sacramento. Let's see the devastating mudslide in Hakone, Japan. Vehicles almost got swept away by a tornado near Dongming, Shandong province in China on July 5, 2024. Intense rainfall in Peru triggered a massive mud flow, destroying homes, farmland, and infrastructure. This is a 20-year anomaly.
Mire la cantidad de agua. Esta es la cantidad de agua, miren señores. Cantidad de agua. Vienen los palos, las ramadas adelante. De esta manera está bajando el agua en el río Tierras Blancas.
The lightning struck a tree right in front of the cameraman. It was crazy. No one was hurt, fortunately. Have you ever seen anything like this, as what can only be described as massive mud hail rains down in Arkansas? The delivery driver ended up getting the fright of his life. In China, a city in Henan, China has been flooded after getting a year's worth of rain in 8 hours. Ghosts is real. Some say they're just tricks of the mind, while others swear they've encountered something beyond explanation. Get ready, because after this, you might just start questioning what's really lurking in the dark. The guard receives a person who entered, but later he will see that it was a ghost. In this eerie footage, an unexplained figure appears out of nowhere, moving in ways that defy logic. A white speck of light that moves a little. What is the camera picking up? An incident happened at a gas pump in Udgir, India. This can happen anytime, so be careful. A scary moment occurred in Honduras when a school bus suffered a brake failure, hurtling down the road. What could have been a devastating tragedy miraculously ended with everyone unharmed. A vehicle appears to have lost control while speeding in the right-hand slow lane on the highway, posing a hazard to nearby drivers. On April 30, 2024, a bridge under construction collapsed in South Korea. In the root cause of this incident, mostly chance to address the operator error in the report. Luckily, the woman was able to crawl out and the truck stopped in time before causing serious consequences. This is a corner that's been nicknamed Devil's Corner in Lockport, New York. Maintain a safe following distance, avoid sudden braking or sharp turns, and stay alert, everyone. It happened on the corner of Wentworth Avenue and Banks Avenue in Sydney, Australia. A container truck drifts downhill and the truck bed causes serious damage to oncoming vehicles. Driving in dark and snowy conditions is extremely dangerous. Increase your following distance and use your headlights even during light snowfall. A drunk man driving an agricultural tractor with harrows caused a collision with parked cars. Fortunately, nobody was in the car. My two best assumptions were either that he was on his phone or paying attention to the ambulance.
Хорошо, что это не мы. Все, поехали. Поехали.
Another near miss in Vietnam from debris from Typhoon Yagi. I wonder if that person is aware how close a call it was. On July 30, 2020, a huge explosion occurred in Fukushima, Japan. A girl sets out for a test drive, but things take a terrifying turn when she loses control of the vehicle. The three workers only became aware of the train just 3 seconds before it reached them. One worker spotted the danger and shouted to the others to get out of the way with just a second to spare. and illegal firecrackers that were detonated today when a West Bengal police bomb disposal squad was trying to dispose of them in North 24 Parganas. On March 25, 2025, security footage captured a powerful gas explosion in a 16-story residential building. The shockwave shattered windows in 5 nearby high-rises and damaged 50 parked cars.
Все машины пострадали. Дома. Смотрите. Все повыбивало. Очень сильный удар. Взрыв был.
Bomb techs trying to safely dispose of several improvised fireworks inside the DEPT total containment vessel miscalculated, and the resulting blast blew out windows for blocks. As the water tank suddenly breaks loose from the ceiling, it plummets downward at a terrifying speed, missing the person's head by mere inches.
Natureza de Deus, eu te falar. Ó.
A man was talking about one part of the sky being clear and the other part being stormy, and I think he will need at least clean underwear. A fuel tank exploded at a gas station in Russia's third largest city, Novosibirsk, with a huge plume of flames rising into the air. The fire reportedly covered an area over 1,000 square meters. Witnessing a shocking scene where a meat cleaver almost fell on a pedestrian's head. Fortunately, he is safe. If you're new to using a chainsaw, never practice alone and learn outdoors while wearing proper safety equipment. A woman was walking with her child when a landslide occurred on a hillside. It happened on April 26, 2025 in China, causing damage to many cars. Driving on snowy roads can quickly turn dangerous if your car starts skidding. To avoid losing control, always reduce your speed and increase your following distance. A huge pulse of electricity transformed through the lines after the winds blew the lines to make contact with another object. Luckily, no one was hurt and no fires occurred. In a terrifying moment, a massive tree came crashing down without warning, slamming onto a passing car. A rapid winter storm triggered an avalanche in Little Cottonwood Canyon, Utah, with snowfall rates of up to 5 inches per hour and totals of 22 inches. Never underestimate the power of fast-moving water. Turn around and find a safer route. A car tried to cross railway crossing when it was hit by a goods train. Luckily, the driver got out in time. Watch, a massive landslide in Kerala, India, is caught on camera with an enormous chunk of earth collapsing in an instant, dragging trees and anything in its path. They don't look like the smartest guys, and they confirmed it. Carjackers stalk a Hellcat driver all the way to his home, waiting for the perfect moment to strike before launching a brazen attempt to steal his car. No way! It's as if you're driving inside a horror movie.
Человек.
Driving in the dark without proper lighting is a disaster waiting to happen. If visibility is too low, pull over and wait. Is there real evidence of the supernatural, or is it all just imagination running wild? Let us know your opinion in the comment below. A landslide hit a road in Sichuan, China, following days of heavy rain. 2 people sprint to safety just moments before massive boulders crash down. Never risk jaywalking, no matter how rushed you are. This pedestrian barely escaped, but you might not be so lucky. That moment when you realize the final destination almost got you, but not today.
Так, задницу ему туда же надо. Задницу ему туда надо. А заденет он сейчас.
Shocking video captures work zone crash in Schenectady, New York. Always reduce speed, avoid distractions, and be prepared for sudden stops in construction areas.
Nein, der fährt nicht rechts. Der fährt nicht rechts! Ach du Scheiße, Baby, fahr doch mal, das fällt auf dich drauf, du Keck! Oh mein Gott! Ah!
An accident on Russia Highway due to a poorly secured and protruding cargo agricultural machinery. The owner of a KIA Cerato with a video recorder miraculously survived. This is why you do not disable the operator occupancy safeties on a large machine like this. They can be a pain, but not as big of one as getting fired. Who is at fault? Anyway, slow down when driving through intersections, everyone. Driving near cliffs is always a nightmare for drivers. Crikey, a close call. We are grateful that we had no injuries. Absolutely terrifying. In a matter of seconds, a Russian gas station erupted into chaos as a massive explosion tore through the pumps, sending towering flames. Oh wow, good driving skills or luck? Oh my, 3 things worth to say. Helmet, helmet, helmet. Don't forget. The finish line is here. Don't forget to give us a like button and share your road encounters in the comments. And don't miss the video on the right side of the screen. See you soon.